I always say that Republicans create made-up culture wars to distract from the fact that they only govern for themselves and their uber-rich donors. And these made-up culture wars actually harm people. When Republicans encourage things like homophobia, transphobia, xenophobia, their ignorant base goes out and takes action. A California store owner was shot and over a pride flag display at her shop. San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies responded to the Magpie clothing store in Cedar Glen, California at around 5 p.m. local time for reports of a shooting. Deputies discovered the victim, 66-year-old Laura Ann Carlton, suffering from a gunshot wound. Carlton was pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect, who was not identified by officials, fled the scene on foot. According to deputies, the man made several disparaging remarks about a rainbow flag that stood outside Carlton's store before ultimately shooting her. Deputies were later able to locate the armed suspect, who was confronted by deputies and was in a lethal force encounter. Carlton, who went by Lori, had a husband and 9 children. Lori studied at the Art Center School of Design and had a long career in the fashion industry, including a 15-year run as an executive at Kenneth Cole. The Lake Arrowhead LGBTQ organization took to social media to address the shooting, saying that while Carlton did not identify as a member, she spent her time helping and being an advocate for those in the LGBTQ+ community. Lori and her husband had been pivotal in helping organize a free store after a blizzard hit the area earlier this year. Lori was a pillar in our community, an immovable force in her values for equality, love, and justice. If you knew Lori, you knew she loved hard, laughed often, and nurtured and protected those she cared about. Republicans do not care about everyday Americans. They don't care if we live or if we die. They spread hate to garner votes. They're a disgrace. Their party has fallen to the fascist ideas of Donald Trump. They need to be voted out in every election in which you are eligible to vote. Please continue to vote out democracy-destroying, dangerous Republicans by continuing to vote blue.